Yeah, it's been a little minute. Probably about a few months. I ain't never gonna lie to you. Not even a few. Probably about maybe 5, 6 months, probably. Since my last video, which was the DVRP video. Shouts out to them boys over there. But yeah, for the last, I just basically give y'all a quick rundown of what's been going on, without getting too in depth into it. Ended up just basically, if y'all don't know, from the old server I used to play in, I won't speak on that. Met a lot of my partners from over there. My boy J Rock, Tay, Flex, some other names I'm just not gonna mention, but you know, just because of some other shit going on. But you know, that shit wrapped up and no longer even a thing. But you know how that shit go. It's not what y'all thinking about. But met some of my dogs over there. Ended up, what happened, and basically ended up going over to DVRP for a while with my nigga Jit. Shouts out to my nigga Jit, man, holding it down for real. Hope you doing straight, my boy, if you do see this video. But what was I about to say? I just lost my train of thought that fast. Basically ended up going over there. Didn't really last too long, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was nothing bad or anything like that. It's just I just stopped playing. Fell off with that. Ended up just kind of chilling. Just wasn't really. I just started doing, y'all know, my usual car shit. What's behind me? But just started doing my usual car shit as I usually do, making cars, doing what I do. Just went in no server or nothing. Then I got an opportunity to come over here to my boy J Rock, with my boy J Rock, Tay, Flex. Basically just been in a, long story short, just been developing this server. I'm a co-owner of all with every single name I just named just then. For the most part, we do have another partnered server that we are with, Karma RP, owned by Natural. But for the most part, yeah, that's really what I've been doing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been meaning to get this video out probably 2 months ago. It's just I had been putting it off because one a nigga been busy. Two, it's just, yeah, nigga been busy with a lot of shit. Developing this server, IRL shit, got shit going on. So y'all know we try and chime in and out to make sure this shit get done. And working with each other's respective schedules. Jesus, couldn't get that out. But for the most part, everything's been flowing good. And I feel like I'm ready to get back into posting videos and having good moments in the server and shit like that. Overall, what this server is built on is a, how do I put this? A real RP server where you don't have to necessarily, let's just put it like this. This server is overall built off of what everybody felt like in the last probably 2 to 3 years. Hell, even going into 4 years now, basically, almost. I think I might be overstretching that, but basically everything that we liked and had from the last 3 years, but into a LA server, which is my preferred type of server, if that makes sense. So try to make this server as fair as possible, based off of everything that I do know, everything that I've learned, everything that everything that I'm still being shown. Things are changing every single day for the most part, because there's a lot of things that I am realizing and going back and fixing. And it's just, if I've been with a whole developing shit, it's just it'll not drive you crazy, but it will have you going through it sometimes. At least there is a good side to this shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Would I recommend just jumping into developing? Hell no. Hell no. Don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do that. But But no, basically today what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be driving around showing y'all the ins and outs of the server. Well, some parts of it, because this, if I do that, this video is gonna be over an hour long. I'm just letting y'all know now. But yeah, just gonna be showing different jobs. If we hit different jobs, y'all can see we got houses over this motherfucker, all over this motherfucker. They buying shit. But showing y'all different opportunities to make money, different things about the server. Probably might end up switching over to T-Will to show y'all the police side as well, but that might be in another video depending on how long this video gets. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. The first part is what we're gonna start with is everybody's favorite, apparently. Well, apparently the favorite part is drugs, but the second part, if you want to be a legal business, which is my job up there, we can start with LS Customs, or preferably we can start with Benny's. Benny's is owned by Tay, but all our mechanic roles are officially cleared already. But if you would like a job at one of those spots, whether it's LS Customs, West Coast Customs, Benny's, hell, even Mike Customs, that wasn't no shade. That just came up at the back of my head. But yeah, you can always get hired. These boys are always in here hiring at all times. So if y'all ever want to be a mechanic, just pop in the Discord, hit one of them up, and pop in the city, and then get to conversating. They'll hire you, and you get to working. I'm gonna show y'all how the business works though. So I am gonna show y'all the MLO for Tays, and then we're gonna move over to LS Customs real quick. But let's go ahead and head over there. Alright, pull it into Benny's. You can see he has an open little area right here. There is a public garage right here. I've placed multiple public garages where dealerships, garage, mechanic shops and stuff like that, just because I know a lot of people come and pull a lot of cars in to get worked on, and I don't want to have anyone to have to leave their car out and over the course of restarts. I don't want them to have to leave their car out and then they have to pay $2,500 to get the car back, or whatever the case may be, because that is the fee for the vehicle return. So let's go ahead on in. Alright, that was Tay's Benny's shop. Like I said, he's always hiring, so just hit him up if you do come into Discord and want RP. Let's go ahead and head over to LS Customs, because I am not going to use his bubble out of his respect. So this is LS Customs, pretty much where I work at. But for the most part, let's go ahead and show y'all how the menu works. So that guy right there, I just went into the customized bubble, the customization bubble. That guy right there is where you would get all your parts. You need these parts to end up working on the car. You do T/mechanic tablet, log in. It'll be with your respective job, whether you're with Benny's, West Coast, or Benny's, not Benny's, but Mike Customs. But you got a lot of stuff that you can do. You can do a dyno, you can do tuning, stuff like that. We don't use this for the most part. We don't use this either. Just haven't put any NOS in here just because of I tune every single car respectfully, so I don't want. I just haven't gotten into incorporating nitrous into the server yet. So only because I don't know how that will affect the server. But for the most part, this is where mechanics will send their invoices to people when they service their cars, work on their cars, whatever the case may be. Y'all know how the management works. Get out our business. But yeah, nah, this ain't. Yeah, we've been, for the most part, we've been working. Work orders. This is where all your orders will go. You will see all your work orders respectfully to your mechanic shop. You won't get anybody else's orders from anybody else's shop. Only yours will pop up here if they come here and make an order. Servicing. This matters because how much mileage you have on your car will depend on how your car runs. Now, because my tires is at 78, I'm probably sliding a little bit, which I was just sliding just a little bit when I was taking turns. You will notice that it will make a difference. So I don't think it's just if you do come in a server and after a while when you start driving, it's not fast or anything like that. I've been driving this car for a while. That's why my tires are like that. And I'm also in a demon. I'm also on a demon hog. So, what was I about to say? But if you do come into the server and get some miles on your car and stuff like that, and you start wondering why is my car acting like this, then that's probably why. You probably need to go get your car serviced. Mechanics are in here daily but if there is a day where we're not in, all you would have to do is just say something in the Discord. Somebody will probably fly in and help you out. We're pretty much here all throughout the day, basically. If one person's not here, somebody else is here. But what was I about to say? I need to service this motherfucker right now, but I'll do it later. For the customization bubble, let's see. So you can see you have cosmetics, you have performance, you have stancing, you have respray, you have wheels, lights, and tires. I personally don't mess with tires. I don't have no reason to mess with tires. Lights, I don't really care for customized headlights like that. I do all my work in ZMod, but as far as customizing like your actual headlight color, by all means, go do your thing. It's just not my preference. It's not my preference. That's all. Cosmetics is where you would come to put on your extra tuning parts. If you want to put hydraulics on, window tint, change your horn. There's different customizations, but for my Trackhawk specifically, I make a lot of cars where they have to come in tuning parts. So when you first get the car, it'll come like this. But when you come to the mechanic shop, you want to put your part on and you're good to go. For anybody, we do have multiple cars in the dealerships that are like that, but so if this is a instruction to you, bring it to the mechanic shop and we will have the parts put on. Just because you see a car without parts or half the body's on does not mean we just put that car in and just said fuck it. That just means that we have to put the extra body on. Performance, y'all know the regular performance stuff from GT Online. We got engine, brakes, transmission, suspension, armor, and turbo. Stancing, you can enable stancing and drop your car and do whatever you want. I do have a few cars that are lowered. If you want to camber your car, you can do that. You can do track and whatever, but like I said, all of this works if you want to push your wheel in on some track stuff, or doesn't matter. You want to camber your wheel, you can also do that. You can also adjust them individually. I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want that. This car is already low enough, and I have it on bags to where it goes up when I start driving, so it was already low enough. Wheels, we do have custom wheels. I'm not gonna go through those right now, but probably in another video. But for the most part, our respray, gonna do this without messing my paint up. We do have different colors and stuff like that. The paint does vary on the price, basically, you know that. We do have chameleon paint. If that's your thing, I do have a few cars. I have probably 1 or 2 cars with chameleon paint on it. It does look good. Certain ones do look good. Like something like this, I don't like. But like this little pearl right here, the turquoise, doesn't look bad. My favorite would probably be no, hell no. Where is it? Oh, monochrome. Yeah, I like this little monochrome type. But let's go ahead and change mine back. Change mine back to white. Your secondary, you know, that varies on what type of car you're dealing with. So for me, since I made this secondary, I made all my light secondary, it changes color with that. So don't think I have to get too much in depth with that, you know, your interior and stuff like that. But let's see. I'll take since drugs is probably everybody's favorite for the most part. A lot of people, no, not saying it like that, but from what I've seen in the last 3 years, everybody, sometimes me included, have because y'all know I will go mining, and that is in the video as well. I will go mining. I don't need to goddamn sell no drugs and that like that. But if that is your preferred option to make money, if you just don't care to do nothing else but that, there is a couple of, ooh, that's my EMB. Oh, that's my rear camera. Fuck. There is a few selling spots on the map where you can go and harvest different drugs and go sell them on the street. Keep in mind that these are low tier drugs. Plugs have higher selling drugs as well that you can go and get. But if you do catch yourself on at times where not a lot of people are on, no plugs are on at the time, these drugs are here for that, to where you can still go and make your money without having to wait for somebody else. Black tar heroin is up here, meth is up here, LSD is right here. More drugs are being placed down. Our plug rows are filled, which is the reason why these are on the ground as well. Just in case, as well as like I said, nobody's here. But I'm gonna head up to the meth real quick, and before I do that, let's go ahead and check out our CarPlay system. Ooh, put my phone down. Doesn't matter. I'll keep it up. Can I hit the? Nope. I tried. But if you go to, let's start with actions. You go to action. This is where your car is. This is where everything with your car is at. If you want to set a waypoint, you can do it right here. It'll say set waypoint. You got autopilot. He drives pretty good, I ain't gonna lie to you. I use it a lot, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I don't feel like driving, or I gotta go do something in my head and gotta let it drive real quick. So I do use that function a lot. Here, if you want to swap seats, these are what the pluses are for. If you want to open your door, that door just open, that one just open. Your trunk, hood. You can lock your car engine, change your headlight color. For the most part, I think this is your cruise control speed. I think, I'm not too sure. You got a stop clock on here. You got a camera, which is your rear, your reverse camera. So if you want to hit left shift, you will activate that while you're in the car. You got your music. We do have streamer mode for anybody who wants to play, who are streamers who don't want to, myself included, which I don't, but if you are recording or you are streaming and you don't want music in your video or stream, you can go ahead and hit T/streamer mode, and it will mute all copyrighted music. You can check on your vehicle health right here. See how much fuel you have, see how dirty your car is, and then if you hit open actions, it'll take you back to this menu right here. GPS. Open this up. This is a wide version of the map where you can still go and place a waypoint, and then if you place the waypoint, you can go back into actions and hit autopilot, and he'll start driving. Got a few apps right here. These are apps that we don't really use. If you like playing Donkey Kong, then by all means. Settings. You can do your brightness, your white mode. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're criminal if you choose this. I'm just saying. Dark app icons, you can turn those dark if you want. I like them with color on it. You can choose your wallpaper, put your focus on, sleep mode, or whatever the case may be. You can share across devices. All of these functions work 100%. Even check the weather. But yeah, let's go ahead and head up there to the drug spot. Do have meth. Please be mindful that you can be robbed here. This is not a green zone. You can be robbed here. So please be mindful of where you are at all times. If you come right here to this bubble and then you press E, you will start harvesting meth. And then you can go and do T/hustle to start selling. If you do that, it will pop up right here. Or if you do what was I about to say? You do T/hustle, or you can walk up to peds and what was I about to say? You can walk up to peds and sell to them that way. You don't have to start a hustle you don't have to start trapping to do it. We do have a airfield to fuel your stuff up right there. Let's go ahead and go over to the next one though, which is going to be, where was I just? Oh, it blended in. That's a big ass house over there. All right, same deal basically. I believe it's over here. Hold on, give me a second. It should be, yeah, right in here. So if you do come in here, like I said, this is not a green zone area. You can't be robbed here. And go ahead and press E to harvest, and then you'll start harvesting LSD. And it just gave me one. So it will give you probably between, every bubble will give you between 1 to 5. I am running this fast because I have been we got the gym script in here, so I will be taking y'all over there. But it will give you from 1 to 5, I believe, every time. So you could get 3, you could get 5, you could get 2, you could get 4. So it just depends on how long you're gonna stay here. Depending on how much time you have. But let's go ahead and go over to the black tar heroin spot, which is all the way at 2057. If y'all do need to screenshot these areas, please be mindful when you come in the server, they're already on the map. But if you do need to screenshot these areas just so you remember without having to look on the map, or if you want to look at the map, it doesn't matter, whichever way you want to do it. You can always look at the map and screenshot that while I'm going to them. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over there. I like it out here. I like it out here. It's peaceful. All right, but yeah, if you walk up to this door, it's gonna blend in a little bit right here. But if you go right here, you will start harvesting black tar heroin. All right, so I got 3 just then. So what we're gonna do is the next 2 things that we are going to do. I'm gonna take y'all over to the mining field to show y'all where y'all can go ahead and start mining it. If y'all want to do that, if y'all don't want nothing to do with drugs. Those are the 3 drugs that are on the map right now. As I said before, more will be placed down. We're gonna be making probably some more customs or something like that that will sell for a little bit higher. They're gonna be in different spots or whatever. They will be on the map, but will be in different spots. I can tell you one's gonna be on Mount Chiliad for sure. You want it? Go get. Yeah, we're gonna put one on Mount Chiliad. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over to the mining spot, and then I'll take y'all to the 2 dealerships, so that way y'all can see different cars and that y'all might want. Actually, we have 3. We have 3, so I'll take y'all to the 3rd one after, because it's the smallest, which is mine. My bad, y'all. Nigga didn't need gas. Gonna lie to y'all. Nigga didn't need gas. I ain't even gonna lie. We gonna do regular, because I'm not paying for that. There we go. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. As soon as I left that black tar heroin spot, I ended up looking and I said, I need gas. Hold on. I think I was at like 10 or 15. Yeah, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Alright, good to go. Put it back. And we up out of here. Gonna turn in. I ain't gonna lie, this demon loud as hell. That gate never wants to open. That's why I just run it down. I guess it wanted to open this time. Ooh, we gotta. Hold on. All right. All right. So all we do is basically come over here, and you're gonna. All right. So the first thing you're gonna do is come right here. First one you're gonna be able to buy is a rusty pickaxe for $500. Once you do, you will only be able to stay in this area until you do level up. There's a lot of different ore that you can get, from coal, gold, all types of different stuff. I ain't gonna lie. But all you do is just start mining. He's gonna pick it up and it's gonna tell you which one you got. Okay, so right there I got 2 coal. This one's a little different, so I'm guessing that this one's probably a little bit more expensive. I'm gonna try and grab probably a few different more. Let me see, can I? I think y'all will though. The emerald, that's the emerald crystal though. But these off rip will be available to you. We'll go ahead and mine probably about 1 or 2 more. And then I'll go ahead and show y'all where the sales thing is at. But yeah, that emerald, I'm not sure because it's over there in the second area. So I don't think with the rubies and stuff. So I don't think it may be available. I'm not sure. But since I just mined that, we're gonna go ahead and I know I didn't really mine too much. I don't know why he just ran off. Scary ass. But let's go ahead and go to sell items. This is all what everything sells for. This is all the different minerals you can mine. You got nuggets, you got chunk, you got clear crystals, purple quartz, stuff like that. So if I was to sell everything that I just did, that'd be $1,500. So it just all depends on how long you got out here. It doesn't take too long to really make too much money. So yeah. But let's go ahead and sell that. And it just sold everything. Gave me $1,580. All right. But after you're done, just go ahead and go back to the thing right here. Hit stop working. I think it's this one. Let me see. Oh no, this is where you buy the pickaxe. I'm tripping. I think he's right here. That's a leaderboard. Where is the stop working thing? That's the quest. I think I walked back up to the same guy, but hold on. So basically, if you want to do a quest with, you know, if you come in here with a group or if you make some friends in here or whatever, everybody's pretty friendly in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. We all be trying to do different events, off-road and stuff like that. So if you do have somebody that comes out here, y'all meet up with each other, whatever the case may be, and y'all want to do a group quest. They do let y'all do. We do have a system that lets you do quests for more money. So y'all could do it as a group, and it's one right here that's the beginners for $4,000, which is a recommended players of 2, where you can collect 1 gold and 1 coal. There's one that requires that's recommended for 3. None of these are required to have these amount of players. If y'all have 2 but it's recommended for 3, that just means you'll have to put in more work. But all of these can be done with probably 2, 3, 4, different stuff like that. So as y'all, you can unlock. I don't even have this unlocked, so I can't even do this one. I don't know why. But those are all the quests. If you want to do solo quests, if you don't want to do wait for anybody to come in here or anything like that, we do have these quests that you can do by yourself. Just depends on, like I said, how much time you do have on your hands. So after you're done or whatever the case may be, you want to come right here, hit stop working, and the pickaxe will disappear, and then you can get on and go about your day. Alright. Looks like the car scared him. I don't know what's up with him. But when you first come in here, y'all can already see we got some show vehicles. These are not all, these are nowhere close to as many vehicles as we have. We got the Durango in the corner, the K4, I think that's a GT Turbo if I'm not mistaken. Got the BMW, the Tesla. Tesla chargers are, the Tesla charging stations actually do work. So when you do purchase that vehicle, if you do purchase it, you will have to use a charging station, obviously. But we got the Scat Pack, we got the Camry, and the slim body Hellcat, actually, my bad. But off rip, if you don't want any of those cars, you can always come right here to the actual catalog. We got 27 SUVs, 4 sports classics, 3 sports, and 1 super. And 35 sedans, 4 off-road, 3 coupes, 16 muscles. I am adding cars to this. I am adding cars basically constantly. We have a lot more in the other dealership with the supercars and stuff like that. I separated them between the high-end dealership and PDM, where you will come and get the different sedans, muscle cars, and stuff like that. So off the rip, we got a 2010 Impala. We got the Passat. Y'all can read the names. We got the M4, the 16 Passat, Q50. My favorite. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love driving that. Gotta do a build with that motherfucker actually. The 2018 Lexus. The list just goes on. The Sonata. Y'all can read the names, and yeah. So an example of what I was saying with the tuning parts, the IS350, that one comes in tuning parts. So all you would have to do is just bring it to the shop and then get the parts put on. Y'all can test drive all these. All of these do have working sounds, so y'all don't have to worry about that. We got the M3 Touring, the K5, the Maxima, the Avalon, the 22 Passat, the 23 M2. We did a lot of different cars in here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scrolling so y'all can just read the names as I go, but because if I did go through all the names, we'd be here all day. The car is loading right now because I cleared my cache. If y'all don't know what that is, it's basically a refresh of your whole game, so you got to load everything back up. Give it a quick second and it should pop in. There we go. Get it in a different color. There we go. But we got different off-road. We got the Raptor. We got the Ranger Raptor. We got the TRX. This one's loading for me too. Yeah, we got the TRX. We got the Tacoma. We do got the Ford Focus. We got the oh damn, it came with a wrap on it. There we go. I didn't even know about that. But we got the 2019 Taurus. I hate those just because they look like the police every time. Somebody scared me with a Taurus in here. I'm dead ass serious. Somebody has scared me with a Taurus in here. But we got the 2008 Charger, the 2018, the 2019 Mustang. We got a Daytona, the Scat Pack. Y'all know. But yeah, for the most part, we do got oh, and we got a Dark Horse. But we do got the convertible, the jailbreak convertible. So sports classics. If y'all don't want to spend too much money, y'all first coming in, which I doubt any of y'all would really look at this and really save y'all money. But because I'd be lying if I said I would. But we do have a finance option on the right that y'all can finance cars for cheaper. Just you will be putting payments on it. So if y'all want to do that with the Scat Pack or the Hellcat or whatever y'all want to do, that's on y'all. It does snatch your car if you do not make payments. It does snatch it back to the dealership. It will repo it, basically. The 2011 Crown Victoria, like I said, I still don't think any of y'all would do that, but you know, if any of y'all do want to come in and save your money, there you go. Got the Q60. But yeah, got the Grand Cherokee L. Got the Mach-E. That one's still loading for me. I don't know. Mach-E's grew on me over time. I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I hated them. We got the Ford F-150 Lightning. If it would load for me, give me a second. There we go. Got the X7M. I'm gonna show y'all the Tesla, and then then we'll head over to the other dealership. All right, so it looks like this one is in parts. Okay, so yeah, it's in parts. So you would just have to get the parts put on. But the Tesla, there y'all go. We're adding more Teslas. I'm about to get a Roadster in here as well, and the Model S. Let me see. I said that was gonna be the last one. I'm over here lying. We just got the 2025 Cadillac Escalade V in here. You do need parts for it. If you come in the Discord, you will see a picture of it, because I did do an announcement when the dealership did get updated. We got the Trackhawk, of course. I don't know why I was about to say, I don't know why it's banged up like that, but there we go. It fixed itself. And we got a Suzuki. Tay must have added that one in here. We did just get a C6 ZR1. We got the C8 Stingray, and we got the CT5 Blackwing. We got the Rubicon. I'm not sure why it's in super. I think I might have made a mistake, but that I can fix. I'll fix that real quick. But I'll fix that on the back end once I'm done. But the Rubicon is here. You do need to put parts on for it if you leave the showroom. And let's go ahead and head over to the high-end dealership. Right, let's lock that. You got some thieves in this motherfucker. Never know. I always got a habit of locking my car regardless, but as soon as you come in, I don't know why that's like that. That McLaren always does that. Sometimes it'll be up, sometimes it'll be sideways, it'll be leaning like that, but it does not come wrecked up or anything like that. But don't worry about it. If I hit refresh, which I'm not gonna do that right now, because that's an admin command, but if I hit refresh, it'll go back to normal, just like the 650 is right there. Or I think that's a 650, 675, one of them, I don't know. But you got the SF90 off rip. You got the Pura Song over there in the corner. We got the Ferrari 48 Pista. I think that's the Pista. It might just be the regular because I don't see the stripe. But got the Bugatti right here. I don't know all these Bugattis. I know it's a Chiron, but I don't know all the different Bugattis they made. But that's not all of them. If you come in here, you got 5 sedans, you got 9 SUVs, 9 sports, and 30 supers. This dealership is getting worked on in general. So this one's the more expensive dealership. Off rip, I will tell you, for starter pack wise, well, we'll get to starter packs in a minute, and I'll explain why that makes sense. But you got a Pagani Zonda. I haven't been in here since I cleared my cache, so these are finna be loading. But y'all can read the names as well. Yeah, I haven't been in here. So, since like a couple weeks ago. We do got the 2014 Huracan, the Veneno, 2015 California T. We got the Pagani, different Paganis, the 918 Spider, the more Zondas, the Chiron. We got the Huracan, Performante Spider, the more Zondas, Aventadors, 40. Yeah, so that is the Pista. Okay, so that is the Pista. All right. We got the MC20. I do have one of these. It's financed. I didn't You know, for 20K. I'm just saying. But yeah, I do have one of those. Do have to put the parts on. It looks good. I ain't gonna lie to you. The 765. I don't know. I need to see which McLaren that other McLaren was, because I don't remember. But I'll go back to it in a minute. If you come over here to sports, we do have more of the less expensive in the millions type of cars. We got the A4 Avant, you do got to put parts on for. We got the Bentley Continental, we got the Flying Spur, the Jaguar XF, the E63S. We got the S680. The S680 do need parts. I use the S680 a lot. The SL63. I think that's just one whole car. And the S63E Performance, the CLA, which I ain't gonna lie, the CLA looks good. It's a 2025 too. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was a 23 or 24. I forgot I put the 25 in here. If it'll come in. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we got the CLA. That is an EV. So you will have to use the charging, charging station where you can, yeah. But off rip, the SUVs, we got the Q8, we got the Jaguar F-Pace, we got the Range Rover, the GLS 600 that just got added in 2 to 3 days ago, actually. Yeah, parts. But it is a two-tone vehicle. It does come in two two-tone. That's why it's, if it'll let me. But yeah, when you take it to the mechanic shop, you can have it two-tone. But the G63, we got the DBX 707, we got the Purasong, the Cullinan, the 2024 Cullinan just came in here a couple days ago with the GLS 600. And we even got the Urus SE, the 2025. Let that one load, and then we'll go into the other section. All right. That's the Urus SE. Look good. Where is the rest of them? I think that's pretty much all. Oh, we do got a few sedans. We got a few more Benzes and Audis, and a Porsche. But if you are in the CutThroat RP Discord, which link will be in the description, you will get notifications when a dealership update is posted. Most cars, when I do update the dealership, it is probably about 6 to 10 cars at a time. Last one was just 6 cars, but they were spread out into different dealerships. I think like 3 went inside of PDM, and I think 3 came here, I think. So we do got the RS5, we got the 2021 C300, we got the CLS 350, the S-Class, and we do got the Panamera. Let me show y'all the Panamera real quick. It does come in parts, and the S-Class does come in parts as well. The CLS 350, this will be the last one, and then we'll go to my dealership, basically. Is this one in parts too? It is. All right, so all those are in parts. All right. But yeah, once again, I don't know why that shit sunk in the ground. You know how that shit go with MLOs and shit. But let's go ahead and get out of here, and we will head over to the last dealership, and that's where I will close everything up. Let's go ahead and come in here. Basically, this dealership serves a purpose of everybody's imports, their one-offs that they purchase, and things of that nature. I do have some of my customs which are on the sales floor right now. They are up for sale. You can come in here and buy those for in-game cash. I am posting more, but these are the 4 that I do have right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the thing because I don't like this lighting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Those cars are black and they look gray. But that's what I got for my graphics. But like I said, they do serve this dealership mainly serves the purpose of holding everybody's one-offs in here. So that way, if they need to come and grab whenever they pay for a one-off for an import or something like that, if y'all want to import your personal car into the city, it will come right here. I'll stock it one time, you'll purchase it, and it'll stay out of stock for the remainder. It'll just remain right there. If anything does happen to your car, that's why it stays here. So that way, all I gotta do is stock one, and then you can just buy it right back over again. But for muscle, oh, they didn't bought them all. I gotta stock them again. God damn it. But if you want to buy a 392 orange, the orange last call, you can do that. You got the Charger version. That's the Challenger up there. If you want to buy the Charger version, you can. If you want to buy the Shakedown, you can. And if you want to buy the blue 392 last call edition, you most certainly can. They will be stocked. They're just out of stock because I just haven't checked. I think they must have bought all these yesterday because I had these stocked. I'll have to check the sales and see when did they buy them, which it doesn't matter, but you know. But we're gonna do an overview of the map to show y'all what everything, show y'all what's what, and we'll basically wrap it up from there. For the most part, all our restaurants, we do have restaurants on the map. That's what I forgot to say. Starter packs. For our meals, we do, when you come in, you do have a basically when you come in, you will have 15K in the bank. You will have 15K total, but you do get a starter pack of a house no more than $50,000, a car for no more than $50,000. The car prices can't be above $50,000. It doesn't matter which one you get. Pretty much, and I think that's pretty much it. The starter packs are inside of the Discord, so just I don't remember it off the top of my head at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that's all of it. I'm pretty sure I'm not tripping. But yeah, car for 50K max, house for 50K max, and then you can go ahead and get rolling. Oh, we do set you up with your phone, so you don't have to worry about paying for that. That's for males and females. For females, your starter pack, you do get $250,000 off rip. You are a gun plug. If you choose to be one, you can be a female gun plug owner. We've got multiple in here right now. You do get a house of your choice. Doesn't matter where it is. It can be all the way up here. It can be up here. It doesn't matter where your house is. You do get a house for free. You are not charged at all for that. You get a car from any dealership of your choice, free of charge as well. And like I said, $250,000 in your bank, and you also get access to the eyelashes, the nails, the wigs, and the bundles and stuff like that. So that would be your way of selling in the server. If you do want to sell drugs, that is your option, but that is your choice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you do want to sell the bundles, the nails, and stuff like that, then you can also do that. One thing that I dare forget that I said I was going to do, which I am going to do. Let's go and head up to the gym. But yeah, that's the starter packs for males and females. buy either a gym pass or a gym entry. I'm going to get the gym entry just because I'm cheap. I think I already have a membership going. That's why I didn't just take the money from me. Yeah, I got a membership going already. But if you do come right here, you can go ahead and exercise. Do got different exercises and stuff like that. So come over here. You should be able to box right here. These work as well, as you can see. If you do just want to be able to run a little faster, I said a little faster, but if you do want to run faster, you can go ahead and do the treadmills work. Every single one of them work. So there will be a bubble down where you can go ahead and get different drinks and stuff like that. So that will be set up right after this video. But yeah, for the most part, that's Cutthroat RP. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't go over. Our shells, I didn't go over our housing shells. I didn't go over our PD. That will be in the next video. Everything that I didn't go over will be in the next video. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't go over. Just a quick rundown. If you do need a license, a driver's license and an ID, you can go right here to 7248. I'm sorry. This is where you get your phone. We will give you your first phone free. If you do need to come back and get another one, this is the spot where you get it. Like I said, there's garages all over the map. If you see a garage, it is not private. You do not have to stop. It is no such thing as a private garage. Well, there is, you just don't see it. But just because it's in a specific area, if it's on the map, it's a public garage. You can go and get you can go to that garage on the map. Certain garages that I do have are private, like this one. This one is. You won't see this one when you come in. You won't see that one. But yeah, we do got bowling. We got Bahama Mamas right. Oh, that's the liquor store, but Bahama Mamas is over here as well. It works. We got bowling right here. It works perfect. If you want to go to the outdoor gym, it's right here. Where is we got multiple different gas stations all over the map. PD is right here. If you want a weapon license, you will have to go to PD and get one. The hospital is right here. I'm working on getting a hospital right now for Sandy and Polito as we speak, so that will be done more than likely today. But for the most part, that seems it. We do got gangs in the city. Like we do have this gang over here. Do got this gang over here. These are gangs that you, regardless, will more than likely end up running into. And I don't know. It's just you just have to know that you're looking at one. But for the most part, I think that's it. Oh, casino does work perfectly fine. We do have a SF90 on the podium wheel right now. Nobody has won it yet. I do try to look out for when somebody does get it, so that way I can replenish the car and put a different one up there. But it just be one of those days where I go in there and I see it gone. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, link will be in the description if y'all do want to come by, stop by and join the server, come into RP. Hope y'all do. Oh, I keep running into other stuff. We do got Kush bikes right here if you want to go get some edibles, weed, stuff like that, blunts. We do got Kush land right here. Mike Customs is right here. I think West Coast Customs is, yeah, West Coast Customs right here. But yeah, for the most part, we got some people living out here in the country or whatever, whatnot. But yeah, if you guys want to, link will be in the description if you want to join the Discord, want to come join the server. Even if you do just want to join the Discord and be a part of the community, you are more than welcome to. Job Center, it is right here. Go to city services and you'll be able to get you a job. For the mining job, you don't need to get a job for that. You just go down there and start working ASAP. But I think that clears up everything in this, everything that I wanted to clear in this video. There will be a part 2 to this video. Hope y'all did enjoy. More videos will be coming soon. Gonna be getting in here doing some bowling, all types of different stuff. We pretty much in here almost every day doing different events, off-roading. That's another event that's coming up for everybody that's in the community who watches this video. Off-roading is our next event. But for the most part, I've been here, just haven't had the I ain't gonna say energy, but the motivation and the stride to really post a video due to deving, IRL stuff and whatnot. So, but for the most part, I am back. I know I said that last time I disappeared, but yeah, gonna try my best to stay active as much as I can. During events, I will be probably end up streaming. With Black Ops 7 did just come out, I am gonna be probably streaming the zombies of it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do not like Infinite Warfare. I don't. So that multiplayer just doesn't resonate with me too much. But the zombies, I will be streaming that. We will be streaming our partner server, Karma RP. We'll be streaming in here as well. So just look out for those titles so that way you don't get confused whether it's in CutThroat, something might be different. Because our servers are different, even though it is two LA servers, they are different in their respective categories. But for the most part, next video we will be doing the housing shells, furnishing. I will be on T-Will to go and show y'all the PD side of it. So if anybody does want to join PD, we will be able to do that. But if anybody wants, we do set PD up constantly in here. If anybody does want to come by and be PD for us, I'm on PD sometimes. Y'all already know, second soul shit. We do got forensics, I believe, in here. I think that's just homicide. I think it's homicide in here. But different categories. Y'all want to be sheriffs, y'all want to be highway patrol, anything y'all want to be. Y'all just have to come in here and just let us know. But for the most part, that's gonna wrap this video up for today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. No, I probably won't get too much of a reaction out of this one, but that's why we getting back active. But appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.